Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here, welcome back to the adventures of Marina freaking Coral Watcher. We are standing here at the top of the cathedral in Coral with Aprentina, who's been following her Archmage diligently, even when that means climbing to the top of the highest structure in town. In the last episodes, we became Master of the Fighters Guild. We got a terrible helmet that I was wearing because I didn't want to disappoint Orain. And now, is Martin here? I kind of want to do a drop on Martin from above. Oh! He's actually... Okay. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Whew. Martin! Catch me!
What is it?
I did it! I broke my fall with dialogue.
Lead on, my friend.
Lead on, my... Oh! No! I guess technically jumping from the would result in her taking a... Why? I'm not some sort of cult leader. You don't have to obey everything I do. If I do something that seems... Mark, this is not my fault. She jumped of her own bullet. She got far though. You know, I was really starting to like her. We survived the Fighters Guild brawl in the Hist Sap room. Marta's just giving me the stink eye over here. Don't you think this hurts me too? Is there I think there's a graveyard in town. Hold on. Aprentina, I'm sorry. When I first approached you at the college... True, there had been some disturbances lately that kept you from your studies, considering the guards were slaughtering your friends. But don't worry, you guys saw to that, and then when I came and asked you if you wanted to come on a journey with me, you were so eager to say yes. You were like, of course, Archmage. Like there was nothing in the world that was more... Oh, well, that was a thing. You came with me, we kidnapped Argonians, we tortured them, we slaughtered villages together. You weren't even under the effect of the Hist Sap, you just did it because the Archmage asked you to. And now, it's time for you to rest, my sweet. I did cheat to get on top of that tower, technically. So, it feels like a fitting punishment. Aprentina, can you turn around? There we go. Guys, if you would be so kind, could you please go down into the comment section and write a few words about what Aprentina meant to you. Now, she wasn't with us for that many episodes, but she was already becoming one of my favorite, if not my favorite follower. She didn't jump scare me in my house like the... Just look at his face staring at me. Martin, this is... Can I... Martin, I'm not usually one to... But I feel like I need to right now. There we go. Stop frowning so much. Oh, that lasted for 5 seconds. Aprentina. A moment of silence. Aprentina, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to, frankly, the greatest apprentice that I could have had. I tried to get another one of you as apprentice. He promptly got mauled by bandits along the roads. You, however, you came to me, even when I was running through the wilderness at crazy speeds. Even when I climbed to the top of the cathedral, you were there, Aprentina. You were there when I jumped down to meet Martin. Until your very last breath, you were following my commands. Rest now, dear Aprentina, and know that the Darklings have high thoughts of you. Now sleep. Come on, Martin. We have a lot to do today, actually, on our plate. We don't really have time for a funeral. So... Let me just compose myself. Here's the deal. we are almost done with all the quests in the game. I want to finish up the 2 master training quests that we have left to do, which is light armor and marksman. Now, I thought this involved me getting 70 of those skills, and then I can do the quest, which is, well, the requirements. What I didn't consider is that it's actually boostable. So, yes, we only have 60 speechcraft, but we've done speechcraft training. Why? Well, I went back to that save file and I noticed that, hey, we're wearing the Black Hand robes, which gives us a plus 11 to speechcraft. So technically we were 71 speechcrafts. I'm going westward. I really do not want to go westward. That is like the opposite way of where I want to go. Meaning we can actually boost our way. Oh, that was a troll. So instead of me having to train to 70 marksmen, if I get the Black Hand robes, oh, that was a found one, and I get, what else do I have that I could potentially use? Black Hand robes gives me a plus 11, I'm on like 44, that would give me 55. Then I believe we have Scythian Web, which gives me marksman plus 20, which would push it to 75, and boom, we've boosted our marksman enough to get training. We can do the same with light armor if we pop, I believe it's the Shield of Shazar greater power, which we rarely ever use. But I think it gives us, it fortifies our light armor by 10 or 20. I think it's 20, and then that's enough to push us over 70 as well. So we don't technically have to train those just yet, which is nice. Because that's just time saved. For now, we'll have to train them eventually, of course, but you know. If we can delay and procrastinate, we're gonna delay and procrastinate, okay? That's how we do it here on the channel. First, I want to go back to my house. My house, boom boom, cause I need some fashion right here now. Black Hand robes, I'm gonna take. Dagger of the Inferno. That's her dagger. That's Oprentina's dagger. This is an important artifact, and I need to remember. Don't just toss it around, you silly goose. I am going to actually place it on my pillow so that every time I go to bed, I will remember that I have betrayed her trust. Don't think about it, okay? Just suppress. It's fine. I'm gonna put away the Blackwood Ring of Silence, don't need to put that on in a hurry. The Helm of Arraign, the Amulet of Interrogation is gonna go. And 1 mundane ring, so I don't accidentally do anything silly with it. I'm gonna get rid of all the keys except for the Mage's Guild key, which I don't believe I can ever actually get rid of. Ding up on that. Probably actually, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. But I want to put away repair hammers. You just need 1 after all. And I think I'm also gonna grab my Varla stones. Just keep them at the ready. Do we want grandson? No, I might want to enchant something, so I think it's good. Okay. With that, we have 6 Nirn roots in our chests. How many do we have in our inventory? 60. Okay, so that's correct then. Right. Oh, I forgot we just have a bottle of human blood out on the counter. You know how we do. Place away some arrows too now that I think about it, and just keep a handful. Okay. We're about ready to head out. Kadoosh. But if we're gonna do this marksman quest and this light armor quests, aren't we gonna require some items? And you would be correct. And those items I want to pick up along the way. So, near Troll Candle Camp, we can find Alawen, Master of Marksman. However, we need to get a recommendation, and one of the trainers can be found in Skingrad. So, gonna pop some of these, and I think we're gonna fly right over to freaking Skingrad. Then I need to convince the... Oh, I see Martin coming, riding in the distance. What a boss. Am I wearing my quickie gear? I think I'm wearing most of my quickie gear. I could... Yeah, I got the quickie gear. Oh, see you, Martin. Still has the horse with him. We'll see how long that lasts. Not sure if he gets a new one if it dies. Maybe we should experiment. Well, let's not force it. It's probably gonna happen just from close proximity to us. So it's no need to rush it, really. So we need to get an elven bow for Alwyn. Now that doesn't sound very difficult considering we're so far into the game, but precisely the fact that we're so far into the game is gonna make it difficult to get an elven bow. Elven bows can be found in stores, but we're at a level where we can get daedric in glass and ebony. And bandits out in the wilderness, they actually don't prefer elven bows at this level, so it could be extremely hard to find. So that's why I'm hoping we're gonna get lucky by stopping by a shop. Let's see. Hammer and thong, no, tongs. Hammer and tongs. There are no thongs for sale as far. Hello, Van der Rallen. That is a name and a half. That's, we gotta talk to this guy.
You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince.
A fan?
Nobody thought that orc could be beat, but you showed them all.
Indeed. I killed a defenseless man.
Good day.
Who begged me to kill him. What a spectacle that was. Also, we're getting a little low on Restore Magicka, so you know what that means. Marina has to embrace her inner flower power. We're gonna go picking flax. So I think we're gonna rush along the main roads a little bit. I know, preposterous. Simply because there are more flowers that we can find in clusters there. I don't know if that's true, but when I go off-road I get so confused by everything that's going on. So we're gonna wait until morning, see if they have it in stock here. I know they have an archery shop, but that's in Breville, and that's not really on the way to Anvil. So where's my favorite pickled woman?
What do you want?
I want to make a good deal.
Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices
Elven
in
arrow.
all Tamriel.
Doesn't seem like she sells. Oh, she might get it in stock if we're lucky. If we're really lucky. Alright. Alright, Missy.
Take care.
Is there another shop in town that might have it? I mean, they do have the general goods store. What's it called? Clovian Traders with Gunther? Gunter? Gunder.
Well met.
It had to be one of them.
Have a look around. You won't find better.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Bye.
I want that elven bow, and I'm not counting on finding it in a bandit camp along the way. That's a little dicey. So I'm gonna wait around until their stocks recycle, which I think is every 72 hours or so. And then we'll see if they have it in shop. Hopefully. Please.
Have mercy.
3 days I've waited, Agnet. 3 days for you to get an elven bow in stock. Would you be so kind as to
Yes?
present it to me?
Armor,
Bring
weapons, I have it all.
You have
How
it!
may I help you?
I
can't do that.
Agnet, now you listen to me. I've been standing outside staring at cobble walls for 3 days straight. Thank you, Agnet. Never liked her. Don't really trust her. Alright.
Another satisfied customer.
I am.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So, with that in hand, we are set. Let's go. Oh, look at those boys. That's squads. Squad goals right there. The eastern gate is not really where we want to go. We want to get over to the west, but I prefer the wilderness route here. So, look at this lonely farm. Have we ever stopped by this farmer? I don't think I've ever talked to Undena or Ethi.
Well met.
Well met. How are you? You're doing good? Alright, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, keep working the land. Don't worry. If I was during my first, like, 60 episodes, I'd be all over this place. Remember when we raided farms, guys? Remember alchemy? Mountain lion. Well, let's keep our eyes open for flax. Here's the plan. Guys, so good that you reminded me. We can't just go straight to Alwyn. She's like, no, that's not how it works. You need to talk to another trainer before you can come to me. I almost forgot that we need to find the house of... What's his face? What's his face? I'm trying to remember.
Go ahead.
I'm not that well versed with their house. Oh, well, I guess I've passed by here before.
Hello.
Hello. Because there are not many people that live. Let's see. Okay. His name was like Remen Broder.
Can you spare a
Or something like that. I don't think he's a man that we've spent a lot of time talking to. Okay, up here maybe. This looks... Yes, there we go. Remen Broder. He's probably not home. It's best to surprise people in the middle of the night. Because that way at least you know that they'll be home. There's no way I'm gonna walk all around town looking for this. Oh, it's open. Remen Broder.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Oh. No, hold on. I almost forgot. He's not gonna offer training to me, but if I wear this, then my marksman is 59. Oh, okay, so just the robes gives 11, but with the hood, it's plus 15 total. Interesting, I only took into consideration the robes. That means I also would need to pop the Scythian web.
Raymond Broder, retired archer, presently a grape grower for the Cyrodiils at your service. Are you looking for advanced training?
I need advanced training.
I can teach you no more, but I myself learned a few tricks from a wood elf hunter. I'm sure she could teach you a few things as well. Last time I saw Alowin, she was out in the forest, east of Anvil and south of Kvatch. If you look carefully, you might find her there.
We've met her before. Marksman training.
Shadow hide you.
I think I heard the faint rumbling of thunder outside. I love thunder. It makes me feel good inside. Westgate. That's where we're gonna go. So, objective right now, speed along the roads. Headed over to... Let's get out of the obvious assassin gear. And let's get that on. Looking good. We're gonna speed along the roads, headed to the one and only Anvil to find Alawen. We're gonna pick flax along the way, and we're gonna pick up an elven cuirass. Because that seems to be what the bandits like to wear. And we're gonna need that elven cuirass in the light armor quests. For some reason, we've managed to get the 2 master training quests that both require an unenchanted elven item as the last 2 we have to do. Which is a bit of a lame condition, to be fair, but I'll take it. Oh, that's a elven cuirass and also a giant class warhammer coming straight for my face. Well then, Missy. Let's dance. Oh, that's a chunky right there. Hold on. Oh, I don't have any offensive spells on. I almost forgot. Why am I wearing the... I need to wear Mankar's robes. That's much better. Okay. So, she's trying to kill me. I don't have any spells on, so I'm gonna leave this to my best friend, the Lich. I rarely summon him because he only lasts for 20 seconds, and also he seems uttering... You know what? What are you even doing? What is any of this? This is terrible. Oh. Oh, there. Oh, he actually did some damage there, but you can't go wrong with the classic. There we go. Okay, Khajiit with a warhammer. Meet David. Khajiit with a warhammer. Play nice. Play nice. Oh. There we go. Martin made it too, though I'm Elven Curious. Got it. I'm a little worried as to where his... Oh, that's a little close. Where did his horse go? Did he lose it? What a shame. Terrible shame. Don't know what that accent is. Let's just pick a couple of these. Get some flowers. Martin just looks at me confused. Marina. You seem so bloodthirsty, like there. All you want to do is kill. Now you pick flowers, giggling to yourself. I ask myself, why? Why have I come here with you? What can I do to... Also lots of caves around along the roads here. But none that I care about yet, though I will in probably the next episodes. Look at that, Mithril, excuse me, what are we, level 15? This is... Girl, you need better standards. And I don't even think I can be bothered with you. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to swap out my hotkeys. So you're gonna be ignored. Let's see. We're probably gonna meet something nasty along the road that wants to kill her for us, so... It's not like she's actually gonna catch up with me anyways. I could just do a casual power walk. And she's just running up Rasava Camp. Oh, there we go. There's another one.
Show me
Whoa,
what you
whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, boys. And the 9 Divines stay on the roads. Still don't trust the guards. Totally in league with these banditorinos over here. There we go. Get a couple of flags. That's good. We've gotten a bit of a restock. We're probably gonna need them, though. Sir, where's your armor? You can't go into combat without your armor. I have never ever seen a regular Imperial Legion soldier like this. Oh boy, there's... What is going on? Martin is blowing up the countryside with frost spells. Okay, now you have my attention. Okay, so looks like I started a bandit train and things have gotten really serious over here. Fine. If you want me to fight, I'll fight. But I also want to use some poisons here. Alright. Doink. Don't worry, I got these boys.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I don't know, that would be nice. There we go. Hey!
Crime doesn't pay.
That was a...
We have long memories. We won't forget.
Who are you? He looks like a kid who stole his father's helmet.
Farewell, citizen.
Farewell. Remember the rest of your armor next time? Also, your horse was over there, but... I know, Martin, I'm... is your hand okay? Are you holding that arrow, or is it actually piercing your... some things, I guess, I'll never understand about him. He's a mysterious man. Okay, I tried to stay out of trouble, but trouble seemed to come to me. That's how it goes, I suppose. Onwards. Ta-ta. Now, Martin, I'd really like to not be bothered, but yeah, he just totally left his horse. Maybe you can use... I don't think Martin would be like, oh, preposterous. His horse. Emergency aids. And then I'm gonna do Restore Magicka here. So if I do this, then I have 3 travel spells, but still have access to offensive spells, should the need arise. Which is nice. Oh, and there's a Minotaur fighting bandits over here. And this whole place, you know what? It's been real. It's been real, guys. But I'm looking for Alawen. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters to me. So I'm gonna go off-roads in the wilderness. The safe wilderness. Maybe that way I won't meet 50 bandits all trying to rip my head off. You'd think the rumor would have spread by now. Troll Candle Camp. Alawen, get up. You know what I had to do to get an elven bow?
Why do you bother me, stranger? You make far too much noise.
I was not the one snoring right now. Can you train me though?
You have the right equipment. This is good. Now I can teach you properly.
That was easy. Thanks, girl.
Be seeing you.
Goodbye. Psst. You're no longer essential now that the quest is complete. So your days are numbered. The Marina just sneaks off. She's like, what was that? Essential? What is she talking about? It's true though. Now Alawen can die. Oh well. In the unpatched game, she is actually not essential, and so it can break the quests. Which is one of the reasons I recommend playing with the unofficial patch, which obviously you can't do on console, but that's why it's a little easier on PC. Because of the powers of Mod. Whoa! Stepped right into a conflict there, and I was just, nope. I'm out of here. Now then, what's next? Well, I want to do light armor training, and that's going to be the final non-main quest to do. Now, in order to do said quest, we're going to need to go and find the trainer and somebody to point me to the trainer. luckily for me, both of them reside in Leowin. And you know I enjoy traveling to Leowin. So we're simply gonna head up there, and I think I'm gonna get some of these bad boys back because I missed them. And I need them in my life. And then I'm gonna get emergency aid back on that, and then get the bottle. Marina needs to hit the bottle sometimes, okay? It's just necessary in her line of work. And then we're gonna go to Leowin one last time. I said that as a joke, but actually, oh my god, it's gonna be the last time we go to Leowin. What? Okay, so why am I tearing? Okay, so here's the thing. When we go to Leowin now, and we do this, we've done the final quests. What's left? Skills and dungeons. So I'm going to begin moving north, up from Leowin, clearing dungeons. I'm thinking of doing the Leowin-Breville stretch on both sides of the water. And then we're gonna move up around Cheydinhall and sort of zoom around to Bruma and the top of the Imperial City. Then we'll sort of go on down to Coral. And from Coral, I'll make my way from Coral to Breville to do that stretch. Then I'll do the stretch over by Skingrad, then Kvatch, and then finally we'll end the dungeon clear over by Anvil. And once that's done, all I really need to do is train the skills. And that's just gonna include a couple of locations, really. So yeah, it might be the last time we see Dear Leowin. It's a shitty place, good riddance, but still. We will have to go to Forsaken Mine, which is south of Leowin. It's pretty much the only place in the game you can reliably get trolls. Now, you do have that swampy cave, which we did in the Harlan's Watch quest, where nobody seemed to care that the people of Harlan's Watch had gone missing. But I don't think they respawn, neither do the trolls in the Fighters Guild one by Coral, where we brought Varanus. Ninorn or some non-will. It's something along those lines. They don't respawn either, which is why that quest was so lame, because we were just walking through an empty cave. Since I encountered it early and managed to kill them somehow, and thus found the first Blackwood shields, which that was the Fireball Marina, which then promptly just remained in my inventory forever and ever and ever. What an adventure it was. This is gonna be the last huge travel section like this. After this, it's gonna be all methodical. Gonna print out a map, have it right next to me, and we're just gonna go cave, next cave, ruin, 5 degrees east, let's go, and then we're just gonna. We have like 1.5 million in not too long. I'm wondering what my I'm considering my looting policy. Okay, you just okay. Revenge for the. I am curious. What is so interesting that you're. He's just. Hold on. What is he? I can't actually. Okay, guys, we need to investigate this. What is going on? What? I'm sorry. What is his goal right now? And no, I liked you better when you were just swimming along. Maybe you just wanted a dip. Why am I questioning that? Just let the man live his life. Let's get out of here. I can still smell Breville from this distance. So, will I even go to Breville again? Will I set foot in Breville? I have no reason to. Oh, it's all happening so fast now, guys. It's scary, the speed at which we're going. Suddenly I was like, oh, there are a couple of quests left in the game. Oh, that's all. we have left to do. Oh, okay, that's not filling me with dread. And yes, we will of course do DLCs and all of that sort of jazz, but the core game, it's just a silly... I remember when I started this, I said, oh, it's probably gonna maybe take years to complete. It's like, yeah, no. How many years does it take? When did I start? November 2016? I know I didn't post them until 2017, but... So yeah, it's gonna be 4 years. 3.5 years to 4 years. What a journey. What a journey we've been on. Give me that ring of skimming back. I'm lazy and I would like to run on the water. There we go. Gotta appreciate my power sometimes. The Oblivion threat is not quite over. It's just put on pause. Meirun Stegon is very patiently waiting for me. Hey, Leowin. We made it. At long last. Now, do we still have that Elven Cuirass? We do. We have 2, actually. Now then, let's find a Dargy, I do believe. Let's go looking for a Dargy. Whoop! This is our house. No, that's Singor's house. Look, Tucker. This is, that's Dargy. That's our house, I think. Right? Hey, we've stepped foot inside once. Is a Dargy more of a Dargy is more of a fancy kitty cat. A Dargy, are you the...
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Thieves Guilds. Yeah. I forgot. We're not quite good enough in light armor, but if I cast the Shield of Shazar...
You wear the...
Then...
Speak with Jabari here in town. He's good with light armor, far better than I.
Easy light armor.
Shadow hide.
Kurdoosh. And then Jabari lives... Does Jabari have a good house? Jabari has a very good house. Jabari! Jabari!
Good to see you.
Oh, you too.
Go ahead, please.
Light armor training.
If you want training from me, you're going to have to get something for me first.
Okay.
I need a new elven cuirass. Nothing fancy, nothing enchanted. Just a decent piece of armor. You get that for me, and I'll train you. That's the deal.
Ah, hold on, I'll be right back. Jabari, I found it.
What do you want?
Here.
That looks like the armor I asked for. Well done. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, if you need training, I'd be ever so happy to provide it.
Quest complete.
You too.
199 quests complete, to be more specific. Which leaves only 2 completable quests left for us to do. Well, it's been a romp and a riot. We've done a good portion of the dungeons in the game, but there are still some that elude us. But not as many as you might think. So, we're done with the quest era. It is officially complete. In the next era, we are gonna do dungeons. We're gonna start by sweeping up from Leowin, up to Breville here. Then we're gonna do the eastern side here, up by the rivers, up to Cheydinhall, area north of Bruma, north of Imperial City, over to Coral. Then we're gonna do this stretch. There's lots in the forest here. Over to Breville again. Then it's Skingrad, Kavach, and finally on the coast of Anvil. Guys and girls, thanks for being with me on the journey so far. I am considering if I want to stream some of this next dungeon clearing portion with you, just to see what kind of interaction that would provide. So it's something I'm considering. We'll see if I end up doing it. Regardless, you can tune in to the next episodes. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. Most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.